strap yourself in because there's chaos brewing in paradise. I've got 3 massive Celtic stories for you today. First up, why a Premier League star swerved the chance to join the Hoops. Then the shocking truth about Daizen Maeda clearing out his stuff at Lennoxtown. And finally, the big one, Chris Boyd opening his gob again with a take on Rodgers that you'll believe. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end because that last story is pure dynamite. Massive thanks to you for helping us smash 500 subscribers, but that's just the start. With more than 2,000 views on every story, if you hit subscribe right now, we'll fly past 500 subscribers, all backing the Celtic. Let's prove once again that our support is miles beyond anything the Rangers could ever muster. We have 6 news a day to keep you updated with the mighty Celtic. Hit that subscribe button and be part of it. So here's the craic with that West Ham boy, Andy Irving. A lot of noise over the summer, folk throwing his name about, Celtic getting linked, the press stirring the pot. But let's be honest, it was never really on, was it? The lad's come out himself and said his focus was always on carving out a place down in London, making sure he proves himself at West, at Ham. Fair enough, eh? He's still young, still learning, and he clearly thinks his path is better set in the Premier League. Now, I'll tell you what annoys me. Once again, you get all this hype about players supposedly on Celtic's radar, only for it to end up being hot air. It keeps the headlines ticking, but when push comes to shove, we're left wondering if half these links were ever real or just paper talk. Meanwhile, the mob across the city will be rubbing their hands, pretending they've won some transfer battle, when really they're still crying into their blue scarves because no serious player actually wants to end up at Ibrox. Look, Irving's decision makes sense for him, but here's the thing I want to throw to you. Should Celtic even be chasing these maybe nay type of signings from down south? Lads who'd rather sit on the bench in England than come up and actually play football in paradise? Or do you think we should stop wasting time with these names and just put the faith in building proper Celtic men instead? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's jai it laldi till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic daffs. Here we go again with transfer sagas that feel more like a soap opera than football. Daizen Maeda, the workhorse, the lad that never stops running, turns out he was closer to the exit door than anyone thought. Hugh Keevans even says the boy had his gear cleared out of Lennoxtown ready to go, bags packed, probably humming Sayonara under his breath. That's no small thing, eh? Rodgers knew about this carry-on since February, but the board blocked it, saying they couldn't replace him. Now, I get the logic. You can't just let a player like Daizen walk with no cover lined up, but put yourself in his boots for a second. Kyogo asked out, and the club sorted him. But when Daizen did the same, suddenly it's sit tight, pal. No wonder the boy's frustrated. Now, here's the worry. He's only got 2 years left on his deal. You don't need to be an accountant to know his value's dipping by the day. If we wait too long, we'll be left scrambling in January, or worse, watching him walk for a fraction of what he's worth. And let's be honest, our recent transfer windows have been shakier than the pavements in Sucky Hall on a Saturday night. Daizen's still the type who'll graft no matter what. He's that kind of player, but you can feel the tension. Is he running for the badge or just running down the clock? So here's what I want to ask you straight. If it comes to it in January, would you rather see Celtic cash in on Daizen while he's still worth something, or keep him till the summer and risk losing him for less, maybe even disrupting the dressing room in the process? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's jai it loldy till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts. Here we go, the circus rolls into town again. And surprise, surprise, Chris Boyd's right at the center of it. Honestly, Boyd trying to talk sense about Celtic is like asking a seagull on Suckyhall Street for directions. You're no getting anywhere useful. Rodgers came out after that Kairat disaster and called it straight. The first leg was rotten. He told the players they wasted 45 minutes, and he was spot on. But Boyd? No. He reckons it's all Rodgers deflecting, making excuses and somehow twisting it into him being backed with over 60 million quid. I mean, come on. Boyd clearly skipped the bit about net spend. It's no monopoly money, it's football reality. Rodgers has his flaws, aye, but he's earned his stripes in paradise. He's brought trophies, brought pride. And let's be honest, the man walked once before because the board failed him on signing. We all remember the John McGinn fiasco. History's repeating itself, dodgy windows, board dithering, and Rodgers is still standing up for the badge while Boyd is doing what he always does, winding up Celtic fans just to keep himself relevant. At the end of the day, Rodgers has twice the respect Boyd could ever dream of. But let me throw this grenade out for you. Do you think Boyd's digs are just the usual bitter blue noise, or does he have the tiniest point about Rodgers needing to take more heat for Europe? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's giant loldy till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts.